Okay, according to the words of Ralph Hodgson, the handwriting on the wall may be a forgery. Today, I would like to talk about on why we should not believe everything in what we hear. That includes from websites and also in commercials and magazine ads. Okay, we all go on, the first point is websites. We all go on the internet, right? The internet is expanding and has more information to us every day. But is it all really true? One example is Wikipedia. Wikipedia is an open encyclopedia which anyone can edit. But most people can use this as their main source, but the problem is, since everyone can edit it, it's not quite clear if it's true or not, because it's from our point of view. It's not from scientists or exact points. So if you ever go on a website, you have to look specifically on where it came from, because you never know if it's a hoax or not. Secondly is commercials and advertisements. We all seem like the new inventions like the quick chop or the new can crusher, but does it really all work? One example is my friend who tried this formula, which is a hair growth formula that guarantees that it will grow hair like about 3 inches per month. But the problem is, when she tried it for a month, her hair was frizzy. It wasn't like the girl in the advertisement who has long, silky hair. So that was basically false advertisement there. So if you try to look for some commercial or some new products to buy, try researching it for a little while to see if it works or not, so you won't probably end up with a bad hair day. So in the end, I would like to say we all have to look for ourselves we all have to look for ourselves in what we listen and also from what we buy. That is all.
My knee is so cold.
All right, you used the quote as your attention device, and I thought that was a little awkward, but you did have a very clear thesis statement. I appreciated that, and I thought there was a good preview. It sounded to me a little bit like you kind of skimped, though, in the development of the supporting points, because I thought I only heard 2 of the 3 points that you set up for us. I could be wrong. Maybe a couple of them just ran together there. I thought you had good illustrations on the points that you're talking about. And you gave them a little bit of detail. I think you could make them more interesting if you just talk to us about them. Instead of thinking about them as proof of your point, just remember what it is that you want to say about those particular things. How would you feel if you got bad information? When you talked about your friend, for instance, getting the hair stuff, I thought that was the best part, where you're actually talking to us about something that you really understood, reacted to. This, you're relating to this to us, and you're just giving us the story that goes along with it. The other part seemed a little bit more kind of artificial. On presentation issues, your voice is a little quiet. There's some inflection. It's in a kind of a narrow range. The pacing is a hit and miss. Your gestures, you got to get that page out of your hand. You keep holding it up in front of you, and it's a big distraction. For our last speech, I'm not going to allow anybody to have anything bigger than a 3x5 card in their hand, and I'm going to hope that you only have maybe 4 or 5 of those cards at one time. Your facial expressions, you sometimes look a little panicked, mostly when you're making transitions, but I didn't understand why, because your content was actually very solid. You usually look at the audience, but because of that page in your hand, it becomes a distraction. And your anxiety comes out a little bit in your feet. You've got that odd ankle cross thing that people are doing occasionally. Your voice and your notes and the ankles are the things that give out any anxiety signals. The conclusion of the speech, you've got a good exit, but then you top it off with "that's all," and that just sounds kind of trite. So I think you want to just go with the idea that you had, be careful what you read and don't believe everything that you come across, and that would be fine. All right, thank you.